Well, Black and White Network, let's talk a little bit about post-debate data. Now, I believe going into last night that the vast majority of people have already decided to actually vote for President Trump or Comrade Kamala. I believe there's very few people that are still in the mindset of, I'm not exactly sure who I want to vote for. Now, at this point in the game, man, I believe that most people should have already decided who they're going to vote for. Okay? That's just me. That's my opinion. But the debate was really for those people. I don't believe you're going to convince really a Kamala Harris supporter to not vote for her. Just like I don't think a Trump supporter is going to say, you know what, I'm voting for Kamala after last night's debate. I don't believe that the polls are really going to move that much. And I thought that after last night as well, there really isn't going to be any movement one way or the other. Okay. Now we got a little bit of data here, guys. I know it's still kind of early. We're only 10 plus hours, since the debate. And the Democrats, man, they are loving it. They're loving it. They're thinking that Kamala Harris is going to take off. However, that does not seem to be the case, guys. It doesn't seem to be the case because we got several quote unquote polls. They're not really polls per se, but it's kind of a gauge into what people are actually thinking post debate. And to be honest, guys, this really is not good news whatsoever from Kamala Harris, for Kamala Harris, I should actually say. So let's go and get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. And everyone can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go, guys. Check this out on the post-millennial. Undecided voters support Trump after debate. Say Harris was vague in policy plans, Reuters survey. Yeah. Now, if you guys actually remember during the debate, the first question was really about the economy. And the moderator actually said that people are asking whether or not they're better off now than 4 years ago. Kamala Harris did not enunciate that. And to an undecided voter, they're thinking, all right, you never answered the question. Now, the two most important issues in this election, and I believe that President Trump actually knows this, is the economy and immigration. That's the two major issues, man. I believe that's about 80% of what people will actually be voting for this November. Kamala Harris tap danced around it. Why? Because she really can't defend what her and Joe Biden have actually done. I mean, I really wish also that President Trump would actually talk about Kamala Harris actually wanting to build a wall now. He may have mentioned that. I don't remember exactly. But when it came to policy, he did say last night that, hey, this woman's flip-flopping on policy so much, she's actually stealing my policies. I want to send her a MAGA hat. I thought that was very, very good from President Trump. But the undecided voters, man. Undecided voters, mainly like independents, they're the ones that's really going to determine who's actually going to win this election. So let's go ahead and read some of this, guys. It says, in the aftermath of Tuesday night's primetime debate between presidential candidates Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, the majority of undecided voters who spoke with Reuters are leaning towards voting for Trump come November. Yeah. They're leaning towards Trump. This is not a good sign, guys. This is not a good sign whatsoever for Comrade Kamala. Reuters spoke with 10 undecided voters, with 6 saying after the debate that they would vote for Trump or were leaning towards supporting him. 3 said the same for Trump, and 1 remained unsure. Wow. Noting the small sample size, Reuters reported that the responses suggested Harris might need to provide more detailed policy proposals to win over voters who have yet to make up their minds. Well, she's not going to really give you any concrete details. Like I said, guys, she's basically running a Joe Biden campaign on steroids. She's not going to give any more interviews, none of that. And I'm not sure that another debate will actually happen, even though Kamala Harris says, hey, we want another debate. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to happen. And President Trump should only agree to do another debate if it's actually on Fox News, Newsmax, or even News Nation. I don't believe he needs to do a debate on NBC or CBS. No, absolutely not. Anyway, goes on here, says 5 of the voters told Reuters that they found Harris vague during the debate on how she would improve the economy and deal with the cost of living increases that have been seen under the Biden-Harris administration. Well, Kamala Harris is proud of what she's done in the Harris-Biden administration. I mean, costs out of control. Kamala Harris is perfectly okay with that because if she actually had policies that would actually flip that around, guess what? They would have already been implemented. Just that simple, man. Those who said they would support Trump said that they trusted him more than Harris on the economy, though all said they did not like him as a person. Well, you don't have to like him as a person, okay? You don't. And these people, I'm pretty sure they live under the Trump administration's economy from 2017 to 2021. It was really good. It wasn't even close, man. Wasn't even close to the disaster of the Harris-Biden administration. They said they felt their personal financial situations were better when he was president. Everybody's saying that, guys. Everybody. And some supported his proposal to tax foreign imports. 4 to 6 Trump converts said that Harris was not convincing that she would pursue different economic policies from Joe Biden. It's the same. It's the same, if not even further to the left of Biden. And we know that Kamala Harris is definitely to the left of Biden. Quote, I still don't know what she is for, said 61-year-old Mark Kaddish, an entrepreneur in Florida. There was no real meat and bones for her plans. Robert Wheeler, 48, said he had been leaning towards Harris prior to the debate, but would not vote for Trump if the election were to be held the next day. Quote, I felt like the whole debate was Kamala Harris telling me why not to vote for Donald Trump instead of why she's the right candidate. Wheeler said, yeah. And you know what? This is what these Democrats have been running on. They've been running on Trump derangement. And that's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. This guy right here said that he was leaning towards Kamala Harris. So Kamala Harris had a potential voter right here on a silver platter, but she gave him no reason to actually vote for her. Maybe you still end up voting for her, but I believe this is a problem, man. Trump derangement is not going to work here in 2024. Now, look at this, guys. Here's another thing here. This is from the Trafalgar group here. Okay. Look here. Supporting for president before the debate. 47% for Trump, 47% for Harris. Who won the debate? And it says 55% for Harris, 43% for Trump. Here's the kicker, guys. Who are you voting for now? 48% for Trump, 48% for Harris. Nothing changed. Absolutely nothing changed. So Trump actually got a point after the debate. So did Kamala Harris. Nothing has changed. She is not moving the needle whatsoever, man. Look here. This is actually from CNN right here. And this is big right here, guys. This is where you know Kamala Harris is in big time trouble. The question from CNN is, who would be better to handle the economy? Before the debate, it was Trump by a wide margin anyway, 53% to 37%. After the debate, Even though Kamala Harris supposedly, quote unquote, won, Trump actually gained 2 points. Kamala Harris lost 2 points on the economy, the most important issue in this election. So now Trump 55% to Kamala Harris's 35%. A 20-point lead, guys, on the economy in a CNN poll. Yeah. So she didn't move the needle, man. She's very, very inauthentic, man. And I believe, without the help of ABC, fact checking Trump, not fact checking her. Also, Breitbart had like a list of like 21 lies that Kamala Harris actually said during debate. 0 fact checks from ABC. 0. And I believe, man, people actually seeing through this, man. A lot of people, man, are crushing ABC for that debate. They know that this thing was rigged. It was fixed. But guess what? The needle has not moved whatsoever for Kamala Harris. She is still in a lot of trouble, guys. I'm going to be interested to see what the polls are actually going to come out and say. I'm assuming probably in the next week or so what it's actually going to say. I don't believe there's going to be much of a boost at all. Trump is not going to lose support. Kamala Harris is not going to lose support. Trump is still in the lead. He's still in the lead, guys. So don't get discouraged, guys. The left stream media was always going to say that he lost. They were always going to say that because they're in the bag for Kamala Harris. They want Kamala Harris, so now they're really going to prop her up. But people, they still don't know her. She didn't enunciate anything in that debate. Nothing. Refused to answer the questions. Moderators didn't do a follow-up and say, hey, can you actually answer the question? Never did that. Never did that, guys. And Trump derangement, not working at all. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.